Hey, what's going on, Chromebooks? My name's Keith. Welcome back to a brand new series on my channel. It's going to be a transfer rumour, and also some of these two of these transfers are confirmed. But yeah, if you do like this video, please make sure you smash the like button. Comment if you want to see more and what other players who have been rumoured to transfer to other clubs. Just put them in the comments and I'll make another video. And thanks for watching in advance. And yeah, I do have some facts behind these. Well, some of them. Pickford, he's been linked with Arsenal, and Arsenal do have a good goalkeeper in Petr Cech, but he is getting on in age, as he is 34 years of age, which makes him quite old, and he won't have a lot of years left in him, and he might not be able to perform as good as he was when he was younger. So I think that's one of the main reasons why they're going for Pickford, a young good keeper. Next we've got James McArthur. He's being linked away from Everton with a move to Sunderland or Aston Villa. I've picked Sunderland as it's the most likely because he'll probably want to stay in the Premier League. As you can see there, he's got a decent card on FIFA. According to a report, Everton is holding out a 4 million asking price. Now for me, 4 million for James McArthur, whether you're Aston Villa or Sunderland, is a good deal. I mean, they only want 4 million for him. He's, how old is he? He's 10 plus. He's 26, maybe 27. He's got a few years left in him. If it was for Sunderland, it's a good replacement for Catmull and Kirchhoff and McNair, as they're all out injured. Joe Hart. He's been linked with a move when he comes back from on loan from Torino, however you say that team's name, to a Premier League club. The title holders, Leicester City, and also Spurs. Leicester City are not exactly confident with their two goalkeepers. Schmeichel's just not performing like he was last season, and Ziegler, however you say his name, is decent, but Joe Hart would definitely be a better appointment. And with Spurs goalkeeper Hugo Lloris is soon out of a contract within like the next year or something, and he's not looking to sign a new one. So like if Hugo Lloris does move away, they would have a keeper, but they would want a good experienced keeper. So I think to go with Joe Hart. Now it's kind of a double one for these two. Right, Everton are looking to get a double swoop for two Man United men, Morgan Schneiderlin and Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay is still young, when Morgan Schneiderlin is getting on in age. The contracts have actually been made between the two clubs, although there's been no agreement. Everton's boss Ronald Koeman is looking to get the pair for 15 million. So whether it's 25 million each or just straight up 50 million for both, and not saying who's more expensive or anything. I think it's good, but overpaying a bit. But nowadays you can't get much for, you're getting two players for 50 mil. But they're both just Man U rejects, to be honest. Nothing, they're not good, but they both are just on the bench. I don't even think Depay's on the bench half the time. Now we've got Jermaine Defoe. He's been linked with a move to re-sign for West Ham for 6 million. Now, I don't think this will happen because I don't think David Moyes is thick enough to actually sell Defoe to a different club that is also in a relegation battle to begin with and would sell our top goal scorer. Although they're offering 6 million, which to be honest isn't a lot considering he scored 8 goals this season, and he's the top English goal scorer of 2016, not in the Euros or anything, I mean like all together in the Premier League. And apparently they might chuck in a player like Mikel Antonio. Yes, Antonio's a good player, but he's a winger or midfielder. Now the formation where we normally play is 4-3-3, so that means he would probably end up playing on the wing. That means would we play him in front of Barini? Although he's not fit, I still don't think we'd play him ahead of Barini, because we've got Januzaj, who, although I don't rate, David Moyes does. So I don't think that will happen, but it might. Now for the two confirmed transfers is Julian Draxler, who's going to be leaving Wolfsburg and joining PSG. I don't know when this came about, but we all knew he's going to be moving quite soon from Wolfsburg. He's a much better player for the team. Not saying that they're not a good team, but he's probably the best player for them, and he's been linked with moves to the Premier League with Arsenal, but he's kept turning them down. PSG's probably just offered him more money and he thought, hey, I'll get more money there, I'll get first team spot guaranteed, because PSG, they're not doing that well, are they? I'm pretty sure like second or third, they should be first. Now we've got Oscar. Now this is just purely money. Everton are getting, not Everton, Chelsea's getting offered something like 50 million for Oscar to move to a Chinese league, some random Chinese team. I think it's the same one Pele, as in the one from Southampton went to, and it's just confirmed. So he's going to be moving in January away from Chelsea, and that's all the transfer rumours. If you did like this sort of video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. It does help an absolute stack. So yeah, see you in the next video, and peace.